Ted Lasso fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I am Tori, this is Dr. S, and we're going to discuss Season 3 of Ted Lasso, Episode 6, called Sunflowers. Now, I just want to point out that this was the highest rated episode on IMDb.com. Ooh. And Phil Dunster, Jamie Tart himself, said it's hard to choose between his children, but he thinks this is his favorite.
Of ever?
He didn't specify, so I wonder if it's just the season.
Okay, well, of the season, I would agree.
Yeah.
I loved it.
This was a movie.
Yes.
It really had a movie
over an
cinematic.
hour, yes, please.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I love that everybody kind of went their own way. So that's how we're going to kind of break this down. So I wanted to point out, I had to rewatch it, but did you notice that when they lost at the friendly exhibition match, whatever, that the Dutch team is singing "Don't Worry About a Thing," and then Rebecca goes, "I hate that song." Yes, and then they end the episode with her singing it. So
it's all about context, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because nothing is ever a throwaway. That was, she said that on purpose about that song, right? Okay, so let's start with just the team, because there's no curfew for them. We need to get their minds right, because they're feeling defeated, literally.
Yes.
So of the options that the team, what would you choose? Do you want to go to the sex show?
Martin Garrix, hello.
I know her, and I knew you'd choose Martin Garrix. What was the other option? Oh, movie night. They did end up having a pillow fight.
I would do movie night with Sam.
Yeah, maybe just with Sam. But, like a private showing. But I'm not going to lie to you. Call me grandma. I wanted to go with Danny and see the tulips. More than one tulip.
Yes,
but
tulip.
I really wanted to see the tulips. So I'm the boring one that would want to do that. But I like how it ended, and it's like a team bonding, team building thing.
I loved it too.
That was super sweet. Okay, so then let's talk about, because Colin left when he thought maybe we're going to go see a live sex show, sex show, right?
Yeah.
So he left, kind of fake being sick. Trent follows him, and I loved it. I loved them together.
Yes.
And him saying, like, I know, you're okay. Yeah. You're safe with me.
I know.
And they had their coming out stories.
Yeah, they got to talk to each other about their stories. I loved that. Didn't we predict that Trent was gay?
Yeah, I was trying to remember.
We mentioned
always thought he was gay.
Exactly. So,
but I don't think it's ever.
It wasn't mentioned. It really wasn't central, obviously. Yeah. So I love that they were able to, like, now he has a person that he can talk to. Yeah. So that's good.
What really got me in the feels was when he says that he feels like he lives two lives.
I know, and that Dr. Sharon got him to like express the ache that he feels, and that he just wishes he could be one person.
Yes.
And just kiss his lover at the end. Yeah. Oh my God! Like after a win. It's very simple.
That's what he wants. Yes, and Dr. Sharon's still not in these episodes, which makes me sad.
We need a Dr. Sharon.
But her presence is being felt.
You need to come back, Doc.
Yeah. Yeah. And Keeley, we got about 2 seconds of, but she's off living it up with Jack, who I guess is kind of official, huh?
I mean, if she's
official,
jetting off to see the Aurora Borealis.
Kind of romantic.
That was so romantic. Yeah. How beautiful is that going to be?
I know.
I mean, I wish we could have seen some, but do you think we'll get some flashbacks? She's going to tell Rebecca all about it.
Definitely.
And maybe we will, get a little more info.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of into it. Like, I thought it was just a fling, but now I feel like it's more, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it for her.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. All right, what about, Higgins and Will? Aww. When Higgins says he's got to go to the red light district, and they're like, nah, me too. I was like,
I knew it wasn't for,
He loves his wife. They're so cute.
No, for sure. But I kept thinking, does Higgins not know what the red light district is?
Oh.
But then he does know, but I guess he's just not mentioning what it's known for.
Yes. And he brings Will along, which was just sweet. The two of them together is just so cute and sweet. But so his date was with Jazz, and he likes this jazz trumpetist, and like that's all he was really trying to do. But the throwaway line is really Will saying, when he's on the phone with his mom, something about this lovely couple invited him for a threesome. So it happened, or they just invited him?
It sounds like it probably happened,
I think it happened. Yeah.
He's telling his mom. I didn't catch who he's telling.
I thought that was his mom. Oh my gosh, if it was not his mom, that's super embarrassing. But yeah, while he's telling his mom, here comes Piggy Stardust,
that was
Beard.
Awesome. So I watch with subtitles because I don't understand the accent sometimes.
Yes.
So I saw the subtitle before the words came out of Ted's mouth, and I just busted up laughing because I didn't put it together myself.
Oh, I definitely did.
And then the subtitle came up before Ted said it, and I was dying.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh my God, how did I not see that?
You know what best part about seeing it was like, I'm like, yeah, like that checks out.
Well,
that's normal.
After Beard After Hours, we totally know where Beard was going.
Yeah.
We could just imagine a whole nother After Hours episode.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. Yeah. We didn't even need to see what he did because we kind of already have an idea of
seen it.
How he gets down. Yes, that's what I thought of too, was the Beard After Hours. All right, and then probably my favorite couple or bromance is Jamie and Roy.
Oh my God, how I loved this whole... We got to see more of the training, which is, we've been saying that we wanted it. I love it.
But their relationship, the dynamic of it is like, they're just...
It's deepening.
It really is. And he's like a big brother. And they really love each other.
Oh my gosh. And they share the stories about, like, you know, the whole bike thing and granddad.
Yes.
And Jamie teaches him how to ride a bike.
Oh, that was the best. That was my...
So good.
One of my favorite
when he just, like, falls over.
It's a timber. It's just like, try to stop yourself, but it made for the most comical
scenes.
Scenes.
The best. Like, learning how to ride a bike at that age.
So cute.
Oh my gosh.
And
he's like, pedal.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I have a young boy who's learning how to ride a bike, and it's like...
It's the same thing.
But I guess it makes sense, because if you're an adult and you've never learned, then you're not going to get it.
You get the motion down.
Yeah, it's all about balance.
Oh my gosh, I love them so much. And I like how Jamie was really perky and happy and very super knowledgeable about Amsterdam.
When he shared the story about, like, his 2 trips to Amsterdam, one with his dad and one with his mom.
Yes,
oh my gosh, it was so heartwarming.
Yeah.
They just, like, bonded.
They did, and they're going to continue to, and I love that they have a lot of scenes together. More of that, please. All right, let's talk about my favorite story is Rebecca and the stranger Dutchman.
Okay.
Because we don't know his name. Stranger. Sexy stranger.
Had me, you know when he had me? When he threw his phone in the water. I was like, this is it.
Enough said.
This is it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't creeped out by him at all.
No.
Which is hard to do, which is very little, like, he hardly said anything. It was just more like, oh, you're beautiful. So it could have been gross, but I wasn't grossed out by him at all.
Why? I don't know. It just worked for me.
You're right, though. Yeah. And she got to literally let her hair down. I like seeing Rebecca when she's a little more loose.
Yes, I love it. What a contrast, right? Because she's this, like, millionaire, fast-paced, always in, like, perfect clothes. Like, those clothes are, like, spray painted on her.
Yeah.
Not a crease.
Right.
And then there she is in a robe, and her hair is all wet. I mean, she did have some eye makeup on. But other than that, she looked totally, like, no makeup face.
She's so gorgeous.
A little bit shiny, so it looked like she just washed her face.
Right. Yeah.
She's beautiful.
She's glowing. She's beautiful. And then that dress that was his ex, like, she obviously pulled it off perfectly.
Oh my God,
I feel like she could wear a trash bag and she would be beautiful.
Looked so good. And when he said, you know, she was unfaithful.
Yeah.
And then, like, she felt, you know, like, they have the, like, empathy.
That little connection. They have so much chemistry. I almost wondered if maybe they're a couple in real life. I kind of hoped for it, but no, he's married to somebody. I'm sure she's lovely.
Yes.
This actor really got to me. Like, he stole some of the scenes, and that's hard to do from Hannah Waddingham. Waddingham? Yeah. Yes. She is obviously a vision. She's commanding every scene. But I was like, it really intrigued by. And I'm not being like, he's so sexy. Like, he is so captivating.
Yeah.
That actor.
Yeah. Well, he had me at throwing the phone in the water and then chopping vegetables.
Oh.
Freaking cooking dinner, too. What the heck?
He is such a sly, romantic man.
Like, what a good,
Yeah. We're just waiting for the clothes to dry, but...
Right. And then when they, like, oh my God, what a great way to move a story forward.
So cute.
Freaking throw water into the clothes.
I know. I have to point out some things, though, because I kind of had to go back to the episode with the psychic. She says something about being drenched and being upside down, but safe.
Oh, in the water? Because she fell?
Yes, but being safe. So... Is this our man that's going to make her a mother?
You saw the room with the little girl's room.
Yes.
So he has a child. He's divorced.
Yep.
She could become stepmom.
Yep.
Totally.
I'm for this.
It has to be him.
I'm 100% for this.
How could it not be him?
So I guess there's a little confusion by my mom, your mother-in-law, at the end when she's like, did we... And then
no confusion. Like, he just meant we had a connection.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
They obviously didn't have sex.
Yeah, I was like, because she's like, no, I thought he meant like, which is fine. You can interpret it however you want. But I think, I think he meant it like, we did, like we had a time.
Yeah,
we had
like
a good old
spark
time.
Ignited.
We had a.
This is a thing.
Gezelligheid. That Dutch word that means, what does it mean? Cozy time spent with loved ones and general togetherness.
That's such a great word.
Yes, we're gonna have to learn how to.
Zellig?
Gezellig.
Bless
Gazelle. Yeah, right? So, yes, we did. Yes. Oh my gosh.
So she knows where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, they don't even know each other's names.
They don't.
But
and
she knows where his boat is. Houseboat.
Hey, we got a kiss, by the way. That's good.
Yes.
Let's don't forget the kiss. But yes. So she could totally go back there. He's easy to find.
She has to.
He's easy to find in that canal.
Keeley's going to make her go.
Oh, yeah, because she's going to tell her all about what happened on her little date. Is that a real thing over there in Amsterdam? Because I've only been there for layovers, but I think like an Airbnb, like houseboat.
Yeah.
Can we do that sometime?
I love that. That looks so beautiful. I want to go to Amsterdam now, next year.
I've traveled there twice in a year, just as a layover, and I feel bad because my mom's like, I want to see the tulips and the windmills, and I was like, oh, okay. But now I've seen this, I'm like, yes,
we must go.
We must go. Okay, so we kind of seem to do that. We seem to go to Europe for spring break. So let's actually
new thing.
Explore Amsterdam and look for him. No, just kidding. Okay. All right. So let's end it with our star, Ted, because we've seen kind of like this deflated Ted Lasso. I mean, he still has his positivity about him and his optimism, but just a diet version of it. So he decides, because I think he's really missing home, that, okay, well, first of all, with the tea, tell me, I'm a goody two-shoes, not even a goody two-shoes, I'm just boring. What was put in the tea?
Well,
a psychedelic of sorts.
I think so, and I don't know what exactly is the in thing to be doing in Amsterdam right now, but hasn't it always been known as a place where you can do special, like hash back in the day? I remember people talking about that, but I forgot who said it, but something about the space something or the moon something.
Oh.
Yeah, good like they had mentioned it earlier when they were talking about Amsterdam, like, oh, don't forget to do the thing.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Whatever they put in the tea.
Yes. Well, first of all, Beard, how do you not know that he hates tea?
That was so funny. He was like hiding poop in vomit.
Yeah. Hey, I hate tea. I've said this before. I feel for you, Ted. I want to like tea, but I hate it. So, like, you're not going to get me to do any kind of psychedelic by putting it in tea. I feel you. No. But he did drink some of it.
He drank a lot of it.
He drank more than we thought he would. Yeah. So he goes on his own little trip to the Yankee Doodle Burger Barn, and he chooses to sit in the Windy City. And I'm telling you, I have this very strange, I don't know, love for people making fun of Americans. I think it's the stereotypes. I think it's hilarious.
It was so funny because it was, like, to have an American go to this American restaurant outside of America and see the perception of Americans, that was great.
Oh, it's hilarious. I think I love it. Like, please keep making fun of Americans.
The employee didn't know what Windy City was. That was so good.
He's like, it's Chicago. And then he's like actually from Australia. And they're y'all. I love it. I love it so much what people think of Americans. And they're not all wrong. So I get it. But he has this kind of, now he did see Vincent van Gogh and we got the sunflowers. And sunflowers is like the state flower where he's from, right? So he's really missing home. The barbecue sauce that the waitress recommends is like from his hometown, from his city, his home city. So he's just feeling like obviously he's missing home. But then he has this weird little quote unquote psychedelic vision.
He thinks he's having this, because he's like the spotlight's on him.
And there's a narrator. Are we supposed to know who this narrator is? Because I love their voice. But whatever. It's about triangles. And if you break down the word, triangles. Like, just try some different angles. Yeah. So he has this, like, I don't know, epiphany, this brainstorming idea to do, I forgot what it was called, total
football.
Total football. Yes.
Right. Beard tells him that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Yes. So the best thing about this is it ignited his passion. But Beard does say that was like it's ineffective batch?
It's a known thing already. Oh, yeah. That it was a dud batch.
A dud batch. I was like, what's it called? Or whatever. So it was like a placebo, but like he came to that conclusion by himself.
Maybe he allowed his mind to relax or whatever.
Placebos are real, dude. I'm in the medical profession. Right? Placebos, that is a real thing.
It is possible that it was not a dud batch or it only affects some people sometimes.
Yes.
So maybe Ted got, it worked for him, did not work for Beard.
Hey, that happens. Yeah. Somebody I know, it didn't work for them when they were with a bunch of people that it did work for. And then like this kind of like Phoebe Buffet girl was like, oh, it didn't work for you because your chakras are all aligned.
That's what I was going to say too. Hey, I feel like that could be, because if you're not ready, if your mind is resisting, then it's not. But maybe Ted was just ready.
He was. Maybe, Because his chakras definitely weren't aligned because he had some work to do.
Obviously, Beard could have fun without it.
Yes. He doesn't need anything to have a good time. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. So this was a super fun, romantic, funny, dramatic, everything, all-encompassing episode.
I feel like we're back. I'm back.
And we're back.
I'm back in because I was a little disappointed in the previous episode. Season overall, kind of like, okay, it was okay. But now I'm like, okay, this is it.
Yeah, here we go.
We're back.
Oh yeah, they're going to start winning.
Oh yeah.
100%.
They have to.
Because of the triangles.
Right.
Total football.
Yeah, total football.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, everybody, let us know what you thought of this very fun, whimsical episode. Please comment below. And then please like and subscribe, and then we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.